full-bodied machines is 32 Bob Walthall, starts from the pole alongside 35 Mike Marshall, 66 Mike Caton, and number 4 Lee Sones. 27 is Jeff Weber. Outside of Weber in car number 8, Frank Denkenberger. Inside of row number 4, in car number 5, we find Pat Heaney, and outside of Heaney, in car number 22, Mark Smayback. Inside of row 5, car 112, Dan Scholl. Outside of him, Ron Lingford in car 73. 75, Don Kabanak, and alongside of Kabanak in car 7, it's Bob Rasmussen. Car 6, Phil Banda. Outside of Banda, car number 12, Dan Tefelsky. 2, John Johnson. Outside of Johnson, in car 43, Ken Gehagen. 15, Scott Boschef, and on the tail end of the field, in car number 29, Dan Moosbach. That sets the field for tonight's 15-lap Sportsman Main. Once again, a beautiful field for 15 laps of Sportsman feature action. We're set to go green as Mike Phelps puts the field in motion. Lee Sones in car number 4 tries to work his way inside of Walthall, but Walthall's up to the challenge as he stays out in front. Still in command is Sones, tries to figure out a way around your race leader. 8, Frank Denkenberg uses the outer groove of the Speedway. Sones goes inside, debris all over the racetrack as the front end leaves Walthall's race car. The complete front bumper assembly departing car number 32, Bob Walthall. Looked like to get a tire or suspension problem rectified. We should be set to go as Lee Sones heads the field coming off corner number 4. Sones being pursued by Frank Denkenberger, and Mike Caton goes around. He's hit head-on by Dan Scholl. Caton around, Scholl collects him. Also joining the fray, Don Kabanek down in car number 75, so not too much green flag action before the yellow appears. Number 4, Lee Sones, out in front of the field is 35, Mike Marshall. Does battle with 8, Frank Denkenberger. John Johnson slid up into 73, Lingford. Both drivers continue on, and Johnson's absolutely flying in car number 2, already running 5th after setting top time here this evening. Johnson could, in fact, score a clean sweep if he can pull off a feature victory here this evening. 4, Sones smoothly out in front of 8, Denkenberger. Johnson's going to thread the needle. Does it between Marshall and Pat Heaney as Sones continues to set the pace over Denkenberger. Expense as Sones continues to set the pace. Pat Heaney really gets a piece of the outer retaining wall on the back chute, but continues on with car 5. Now Johnson does battle with 8. Denkenberger is there side by side, dicing for that number 2 position. Heaney continues to run 4th with Mike Marshall holding on to 5th. Johnson now advances to 2nd as he sets his sights on Lee Sones, your race leader. Johnson moves around the outside of Sones, and Johnson's your new race leader. John Johnson in the car that's for sale, the driver without a ride, currently leading the events, but now Lee Sones works the inner groove of the Speedway and tries to wrestle the top spot back from Johnson. 11 laps complete this time around. 4 remain. Johnson now puts his car back down on the inside of the Speedway. He had his success early in the outer groove, but Johnson, knowing how well Sones is working on the bottom, has to block the path. Denkenberger continues to run third, with Pat Heaney fourth and Danny Tefelsky in the fifth position with car 12. Sones slows on the back straightaway. Sones well off the pace with 2 laps remaining. The white flag this time around for race leader John Johnson. Frank Denkenberger runs in the number 2 slot. Pat Heaney third, Danny Tefelsky fourth, and Mike Marshall currently runs fifth. Johnny Johnson with a clean sweep at tonight's Sportsman action. Frank Denkenberger finishes second. Third going to Pat Heaney. Fourth, Danny Tefelsky. And here's the battle for fifth. Right here, it goes to number 7, Bob Rasmussen. Number 2, John Johnson. Hey, if someone wants to buy a red-hot Sportsman car, here's the guy to see after tonight's action. Johnson scoring a very rare clean sweep of Sportsman activities. He set fast time earlier this evening, won his heat race, and now comes back to nail down the Coors 15-lap Sportsman feature event. Let's have a nice big round of applause in class indeed.